What's going on, guys? This is Paul from Craft Creative. Today, I'm walking you through our lighting setup, taking you behind the shot on a brand new ad called Weatherman for our partner Morelli Heating and Air. This is a really fun ad. I'm going to walk you step by step with how we created the background, how we lit our subject, and how the overall scene came out. Let's get into it. All right, guys, let's get right into it. So this ad is called Weatherman. This is all about this guy on his couch. He is freezing. It's about 50 degrees in his house. He's watching the Weather Channel, and the Weatherman helps him out and lets him know how to fix his heat. And this is for our partner, Morelli Heating and Air. So the first thing that we did when we approached this lighting setup is we thought about our background. We wanted it to look cool, nice cool tones, and we didn't want any warm tones as far as the background because we wanted it to make it look like night and that it was freezing in this house. And if you notice, this door right here, there's actually a door right beside it as well. And what we did is we set up an Aperture Nova, we set up a 300, and we put it on 20% and blasted it towards the kitchen. And you see right here along the door of the fridge, we get some nice light, and it almost is like a gradient. It gets a little lighter from the left, and then as you're going to the right, we get some really nice light on this backsplash. And even over here on some of the utensils, we get really cool pops of blue. And then we said, hey, how do we separate this? How do we make sure the background's not just blue? And we said, hey, let's use this microwave light. But the thing about the microwave light, when we turned it on, the intensity wasn't there. It was barely showing up in camera. So we grabbed an MC. And for those that don't know what an MC is, this is a light made by Aperture. They're really compact. They put out some great light, but the great thing is that they're magnetic. So they stuck right to our microwave. And we just stuck that to the microwave and pointed it down. And you see, we get some really nice light along this counter. And it's even fallen off right here, giving some good separation from the blue. And then the next thing that we want to do as far as practical lights is we put two bulbs shining down in this light right here. And as you can see, it's lighting our coffee table as well as kind of rounding out this couch and even providing some good separation on his arm and his shoulder from the couch, because the couch is also a bit blue. And as for our main key light, what we did is we set up the stand probably about this distance in front of him, and we put another 300 on this stand. And what we did is we didn't just point the light at him, we actually put it on the TV mode, which is a special effect on the Nova 300. And throughout this ad, the tone and the intensity of the light is changing to make it look like he's watching TV. So maybe in some of the ad, his face gets a little bit darker, but that's to sell the fact that he is watching TV and this is natural light. The key light was perfect. I mean, it's providing some really soft light, and we put it in front of him right here because we didn't want too harsh of a shadow. But overall, this is a really simple light setup. It's effective. It gets our point across, our motivation for the coolness in the house. You know, it looks cold, and we were really happy with this setup. But right now, I'm gonna go to the close-up that we did in this ad. So the close-up is where our practicals really came into play. Now you saw them in the main shot, but here they really get the shine because you get a nice different tone from this practical light right here because we're looking at it as a side angle now. We're a little bit closer to that bulb, so you get a little more of a warm color. And then for our practical light back here, we put him right in front of it to kind of separate him from that background, because if you look, he falls off here, but that pop against the practical really separates him from the background. Our key light is really soft still. We're getting some good eye pops from our key light, which is supposed to be the TV. So overall, in this close-up, our practicals really got the shine, and you can even notice that blue light from that closet is really coming into play too. It's really popping off that cabinet as well as our background right here. It's giving us some nice color. So overall, we're really happy with this light setup. Like I said, it's simple, but it got the point across for the emotion and the feel we were trying to go for. So if you have any comments or if you want to leave any feedback for this lighting setup, feel free. We have a lot of content coming out. We'll be releasing this 30-second ad. Be on the lookout, subscribe to Craft Creative on YouTube, and we'll see you next time.